What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now guys, I'm still out here in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, but guess what? I actually got a chance to watch the Tony Harrison versus Tszyu fight. I used Surfshark VPN to get the fight. Came on pretty late out here, so I was kind of tired this morning after watching the fight, so I didn't make a reaction video to it, so I thought I'd do it now before I turn in for the evening. But anyway, guys, let me say this. I was completely wrong about that fight. I thought Tony Harrison was going to be too much for Tszyu. And a few reasons I thought that. I thought that Tony Harrison was the better boxer. I always pick the winner based on who I think has the most skills, the most skill set. And I picked Tony Harrison due to his jab, due to his footwork, and due to his experience. That's another reason I picked him. I thought he'd been in the ring with more experienced fighters, been in the ring with champions like Jermell Charlo, and Tszyu not so much being in the ring with that. So I took all that into account, and then I made my decision who I thought would actually win the fight. And that's how I usually do all my fight picks, who I think is going to win. I kind of take an educated guess. I just don't pick on, who I think's the popular guy, or, I don't really do that. But anyway, I was completely wrong on that. Tszyu, got to take my hat off to him. He improves this record to 22-0, stopping, let me say that again, stopping Tony Harrison in the 9th round with a barrage of punches, guys. Just a bunch of uppercuts, overhand rights. I think I counted like 6 or 7 uppercuts, and I think he hit him with an overhand right, and Tony Harrison was he was out of there, guys. I gave Tony Harrison 1 round in the fight. I gave him the first round. I thought he really used his jab effectively in the first round, but after the first round, I thought, he looked flat. He didn't have a lot of footwork. I thought he was fighting scared, and I think he was afraid of the power coming from Tszyu. The ring was small, so Tony Harrison did find himself backed up in the ropes a lot, because I knew Tszyu thing was to pressure Tony Harrison, and he did it quite well. And the crazy thing about it all was that, he just seemed so relaxed doing it, just watching him fight. And, I was impressed. He beat a top 10 guy. So, Tszyu's that guy. So, you can't take anything away from him. I enjoyed, the overhand rights he was throwing. He didn't seem to waste a lot of punches, in my opinion. And when he did hit Tony Harrison, it was a lot of power behind his shot. So, tough guy. After the fight, he asked everybody what's his MFing name. Now, they're taking him seriously because he beat a top 10 guy like Tony Harrison. And what can you say? He did what he had to do. I thought it was a risk. I remember saying going into this fight, I thought it was a risk that he was taking, fighting Tony Harrison. Such a experienced guy like Tony Harrison before trying to get that fight with Jermell Charlo. But, I was wrong. He went in there and he did what he had to do, and he got Tony Harrison up out of there. Now, as far as Tony Harrison goes, a lot of people are talking, maybe he should retire. He did say this boxing stuff is hard, so maybe he's thinking about retirement. He's been doing a good job with Alicia Baumgardner, so we'll just wait and see what happens with his career next. As far as Tszyu goes, he's headed to America, guys. He's coming to America once again, and he's going after the undisputed champion, Jermell Lions Only Charlo. Once Charlo heals up, it's on from then, and I think it'll be a good fight. I still have Jermell as the favorite to win. Jermell Charlo is a true dog. I know some people don't like, his bravado, but I don't really, harp on his bravado. If you're not going to big yourself up, then, who's going to do it for you? So, I like his bravado going into fights, and he delivers, guys. He's been, he's in one of the toughest divisions. He's undisputed in one of the toughest divisions in boxing. And despite, if you don't like how he talks, you can't take that away from him. So I think it'll be an interesting fight with him and Tszyu. Both of the guys have power. I do give Charlo the edge based on, him being the undisputed champion, him having the better footwork, being the faster of the two. I will give him an edge in that fight, but I think it's a good fight, and I think he shouldn't take Tszyu lightly. Tony Harrison, I think he might have took Tszyu a little bit lightly, just kind of watching the buildup of the fight, but he soon found out Tszyu was the real thing. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and talk a little bit about that Tszyu fight. Tszyu, 22-0. He is the new WBO interim champion, and Jamel Lyons-Only Charlo is next. All right, guys, so you let me know what you think about the fight in the comment section, and I'll talk to you guys next time. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.